Level 1. Incipient fire. An uncontrolled wildfire is still in its very early stages while it is at level 1. These are typically little flames that start on the surface and are caused by a source such as a discarded cigarette, a lightning strike, or a campfire that is not being cared to. Burning simply grass, dried leaves, twigs, or garbage, the flames are normally modest, and the fire solely consumes these materials. The disease is sluggish to spread and confines itself to a very narrow area. Using hand tools, water tanks, or portable fire extinguishers, firefighters are typically able to put out a fire that is classified as level 1. Even though it is relatively low in severity, this level must be taken very seriously because given the appropriate circumstances, such as high winds or excessive dryness, it has the potential to rapidly rise into a more dangerous level. Level 2. Surface fire. Level 2 wildfires are surface fires that move through low vegetation, such as meadows, shrubs, and small plants on the forest floor. These kind of fires are classed as Category 2 wildfires. It is possible for these fires to spread over a larger area and burn at a moderate speed, depending on the geographical conditions and the weather. Even though flames are normally only a few feet high at this height, they have the potential to swiftly spread if the wind kicks up or if there is a significant amount of dry fuel. Water hoses, bulldozers, and controlled burns are some of the tools that firefighters use to build fire lines and prevent the fire from spreading further. While not yet a severe threat to human life or property, level 2 fires are tougher to control and can evolve into something far more destructive. Level 3. Torching fire. When a wildfire reaches level 3, it is the beginning of the upward migration of the fire, which occurs when flames begin torching individual trees. An instance of this occurs when the heat generated by a surface fire gets sufficiently intense to ignite the lower branches of trees, hence causing fire to spread upward into the canopy. At this point, the fire is still primarily on the ground, but it is displaying indicators of more intense behavior, such as flare-ups and small bursts of flame that reach higher plants. In other words, the fire is becoming more intense. At this stage, spotting becomes a worry as well since the wind is carrying flaming embers away from the main fire, which might potentially ignite new fires in remote spots. Fire teams must act rapidly with both ground and aircraft resources because level 3 fires are more unpredictable and can grow to full-blown crown fires. Level 4. Crown fire. When it reaches level 4, the wildfire transforms into a crown fire, which indicates that it spreads from treetop to treetop through the canopy of the forest. It is possible for these fires to travel at speeds of up to 14 miles per hour, depending on the wind speed. They are exceedingly dangerous and spread quickly. Crown fires, in contrast to surface fires, burn above the reach of ground firefighters and can render direct firefighting measures ineffectual. Crown flames are able to jump across rivers, highways, or fire breaks because of the intense heat, rapid spread, and embers that are transported by the wind because of their rapid spread. When attempting to control a fire, firefighters generally employ indirect measures such as backburning or airborne retardants, among other methods. The path of a crown fire might shift without any prior warning, and it is considered to be a significant danger to anything that is in its path, including communities that are located nearby. Level 5. Interface fire. When a forest fire spreads to regions where homes, businesses, or other structures are located close to natural vegetation, this type of wildfire is referred to as a Level 5 wildfire. It is also known as an interface fire or a wildland-urban interface fire. Fires like this are the most catastrophic for human populations because they put people's lives, their property, and the infrastructure that is essential to human survival in danger. The behavior of the fire can involve extreme crowning, spotting, and ember showers, all of which have the potential to ignite rooftops and yards that are separated from the main front of the fire. The protection of structures, evacuations, and emergency responses are typically the primary focuses of firefighting efforts at this level, rather than the complete extinguishment of the fire. Examples from the past, such as the campfire in Paradise, California, demonstrate how dangerous and destructive wildfires of the Level 5 classification may become in a relatively short period. Level 6, Firestorm. When a wildfire reaches level 6, it transforms into a firestorm, which is a highly intense and massive conflagration that generates its own weather conditions. Because of the heat produced by the flames, tremendous updrafts are created, which draw in oxygen and feed the fire's growth even more. The rising columns of hot air have the potential to produce pyrocumulus clouds, and in some incredibly rare instances, lightning storms that are caused by fire. Firestorms are characterized by the production of raging flames that are capable of melting metal and reducing entire neighborhoods to ash in a matter of minutes. These flames burn at temperatures exceeding 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit, 800 degrees Celsius. It is possible for the winds that are generated by the firestorm to reach hurricane force, which will spread flames in every direction. Firefighters are frequently compelled to retreat, concentrating their efforts on evacuating the area and allowing the fire to burn through until it becomes less intense. A wildfire that is classified as level 6 is beyond the capabilities of conventional firefighting techniques and necessitates the use of airborne operations and advanced coordination. Level 7, Megafire or Gigafire. Wildfires that consume more than 1 million acres of land are referred to as megafires or gigafires. These fires are extremely destructive and can cause significant damage. In terms of destruction, wildfires reaching level 7 are the most destructive. These fires are frequently regional disasters that have an effect on a number of cities, woods, and ecosystems over the course of several weeks or even months. In many instances, these fires are catastrophic. Heat records, droughts that endure for an extended amount of time, and extreme wind patterns are the causes of these events, and climate change is frequently responsible for making these conditions even more severe. It is the responsibility of megafires to produce enormous smoke plumes that can be observed from space to cause a serious deterioration in the quality of the air for thousands of miles, and to cause long-term damage to the ecosystem. To be successful in this endeavor, a substantial amount of resources are required, including assistance from international firefighting agencies, assistance from military aircraft, and meticulous preparation for evacuation processes. Recovering from a fire of level 7 could take years, and the environmental scars could never completely heal for certain people. This is because the fire caused environmental damage. The August Complex fire in California, which occurred in 2020, was one of the first contemporary gigafires. It devoured more than 1 million acres of land and radically impacted our understanding of how fires operate in the modern world. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more explainer content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. And remember, stay informed, stay prepared, and always respect the flame.